Okay, well here's the TC Venture, and what I'm going to do is attempt to lighten this trigger up and remove the creep. It does have a creep adjustment screw right here, and I'm going to take a coil out of the spring. Take these pins out. And there we go. She's out. This is the creep adjustment screw, and this is the over travel adjustment screw. So we got to get this epoxy off of here. Next thing is we got to remove these clips. Bam, bam, bam. Those three there. Alright, we got the clips out. Now we have to take out these two little screws right here. These are the side plate locking screws. Take the safety off, switch. Like that. Set it here. And there we go. Got the spring out, and I need to cut a loop out of this spring. Right there's where it starts, and right below that is where I'm going to cut. There it is. That's it. Did I cut enough out? Did that make a difference? Is that considered only a half a loop? You know what I mean? It's not on the same plane.
Well,
Jane,
no,
you're playing a game.
Should have measured how long it was and then how much you cut out. You could have seen how short it was compared. See if you really made a big difference. I just put it back together and pulled it.
Okay, so I got it put back together. Nothing to it really. This here's the creep adjustment. There is a lot of creep in this trigger. I meant to show you guys that before the video started, but there is quite a bit of creep. So I want to adjust that. Not gonna lie, that one coil really didn't do much. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. You can see the creep. I don't know if you can see me moving that or not. Look at that. All we have to do is loosen this up, loosen the jam nut up, and then screw that in. And you'll see here where this pushes. See right here? See that gap? So it needs to be ahead just a hair. And then the over travel needs adjusted too. Look how much this thing travels. So we'll do the same thing. See this gap right up here? We'll screw that in. That way this thing's not all over the place. Alright. Okay, so I loosened that up. Now we'll caulk it. Screw this in. There, I just set it off. You back it out. Zero creep in it now, that's for sure. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and adjust the over travel. We're going to adjust that screw so it doesn't travel that much. There's no need for it to go that far. Just needs to go a little bit. So we'll screw that in just a bit. So I'll just pull the trigger and then I'll back it out until it allows the trigger to go off. Right there. I got the creep out of it. It's just a lot of messing around. It's not too bad, it's just that jam nut. It's kind of a pain to work with, but I got the creep out of it. It's real nice and crisp. I took out one loop with a spring, but you know how half that last loop, starts to level out. It's not, it doesn't keep going up like this. The last half, it levels out. That way, the top of the spring is, you have all that surface touching the the socket that it goes into, or the hole. So maybe I should have taken off more than just one loop. When I lay it flat, you really can't tell. It almost lays completely flat. You can see where it starts to go up on the one side of it. So maybe I should have taken out 1 1/4 or maybe 1 1/2, but it's good enough for me. Maybe someday I will tear it apart and take out a little bit more, but for now I got the over travel adjusted. I got the creep out of it. There was a lot of creep in it. And the nice thing about this safety is when you put the safety on these triggers, now right there you can see the sear. You can see it up there, and you see the trigger right there. With that safety's on, that pulls that completely out of the way. So when you put the safety off, now you're good to go. It makes contact and it allows it to fire. So that's nice to know, that whenever you have the safety on, that it's not like you're gonna bump something because of what you did with that adjustment. You know, you're not right on the edge of glory there, and you're afraid to bump the gun because you can pull the trigger. It's not going to do anything. It's when you disengage the safety, then it allows it to make contact, and you can see that thing is just barely on there. I mean, I'm pretty pleased. I would like it to be a little bit lighter. I don't have a trigger pull gauge or anything like that. It's a scale, so I don't know. There's a step-by-step instruction with the pictures. If you'd rather go with the pictures and not my video, that's fine. I'll put the link in the description, and then you can just get online, you can go through here, and you're good to go. So that's it with the Thompson center trigger adjustment. I'm going to go ahead and dab some Loctite on there before I forget. Alright guys, well thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time.